What's going on, guys? So it is the 11th of April, Friday, and it has now been a little bit over a month since I started vaping instead of cigarettes. I had a half of a cigarette, almost half a cigarette, a few weeks ago, and that was the worst mistake of my life. It was 2 puffs in, I was like hacking, and the smell was so horrible I almost puked. So, learned my lesson from that. I actually did do that to see, because a lot of people were like, oh god, after about a month, cigarettes taste horrible, and I was like, let's find out. So I bummed one off with somebody at work. So I know I was doing this once a day, but I did find it really hard to actually find time to do it every day. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do this every day. I'm actually about to start recoiling some atomizers, which is actually I just started doing yesterday. So I'm getting prepared to do that right now. So I wanted to go over a few things that I learned in the month. Number one, this was a big mistake that I made, and I will never do it again. Never blow like that into your clearomizer when there's liquid in it, because I was trying to clear out the stem, and I should have done it from this way, like up, like, but I didn't. And ow, oh my god, this shit, like the e-juice, when that gets into your eye, is painful, like really painful. Do not get that in your eye. Another thing is make sure you ask whoever you are or like whenever you go to a vape store, make sure you ask to make sure that your juice is not a tank cracker, the juice you're buying. Like right now I'm vaping Dragon Blood. I just got this yesterday. It's really good. I can't really figure out what it tastes like though. It's like kind of like a Hawaiian Punch, but very mild. I think it's because I don't bother steeping juice. I think that's kind of, it's, for me, it's a waste of time unless the juice tastes gross. Like if it's hang on, if it's got like that alcohol kick to the end, because sometimes they use alcohol to extract the e-juice. So I mean, if you get that, you should probably steep. I don't normally. I actually like, because a lot of people are like, hey, you don't steep your juices. Your juice must taste like really mild. I'm like, yeah, I like the mild taste. It's nice. It's plenty good for me. Another thing that I've learned is when it comes to Ego style atomizers, there's actually 2 different types that I have here. And one of them, they're great, and one of them not so great. I'll show you what I mean. I don't know if you can see on the video. Here we go. Just disassembling everything. There's 2 different types of atomizers. There's like, I don't know if you can see that, but this one is like a really white, it has a really white rubber cap, and then this one is more clear. I don't know if you can see that. But the ones with the white rubber cap, I believe, are actually made by Kanger. I'm pretty sure, and they suck. The little rubber cap, it does not like to go back in, and it's like a really hard rubber cap. Like I think it's a cheaper rubber, and they're not so awesome. They're a pain in the ass to rebuild, and I'm always afraid that I'm gonna rip them. So watch out for those. Those are kind of horrible. Another thing that I learned actually yesterday when I started redoing coils is keep a trash can handy. Just keep a trash can handy. You're gonna need it, and like a paper towel. Like right now, I'm just wiping off all of my atomizers and getting all of the old excess juice out of them. You should actually boil them, but I don't have time to do that because I have to go to work in a few hours, and I wanted to get all of them done because I have like 10 of them to do. And I don't have an ohm, like a voltage tester, so I can't check ohms. So I can't really experiment with different coils because I'm vaping on a Vision spinner, and you can only really, as far as I've talked to people, you can't really go lower than like 1.7 ohms because it'll be too high for the device or something. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, also I forgot about the ones with the white rubber cap. Is, see, I have this drill bit that I use to wrap coils, and let me see, is this one? Yeah, it doesn't fit into the groove because when I wrap the coil, you wrap it, you take it off, you fire it with your lighter to make it stick together, and you put it back on the coil to straighten it, and then what I do is I stick, when I put the atomizer, or when I put the coil into the atomizer, I actually put it in and use this bar to hold it up while I put in the cap and the little metal bit at the end. And it doesn't fit very well with this one, so these ones take a little extra time to actually recoil. Another thing is before you do this, actually look into ways to put cotton through the coils, because it's not easy to do. It's very, very tedious. I know if you've been doing it a while, you can probably figure out how to do it pretty quickly, but if you haven't been doing it for a while, and I'm still having, it takes me like 5 minutes to put the cotton through the coil. Oh gosh, what else? I had a bunch of stuff, because also try to have, if you're not going to rebuild coils, if you don't really want to bother with that, make sure you do have plenty of atomizers on hand. Like, what I do is I actually rotate them out once a day, because it'll make the wick last longer if it's not heated up as much. This is gross. Blah, blah, blah. But there's the vape shop that I go to, I believe, will I don't know why, but they have a rebuilding station where they build RDAs, and they'll probably recoil atomizers if you go there. I don't know why they would do that though. That would cost more to do than to just buy new atomizers, because it's such a pain in the butt. Excuse me. Sorry. So, if you're going to be doing this, I really would recommend you get an ohm tester, because that would be something that's really handy to have right now, because I don't want to blow I have to make, every coil has to be exactly the same, and I actually got the way how to do this from Rip Trippers. I'll put a link to his channel below. And I wish I did have a way to check the ohms, and see this when I rebuilt this last night and I fucked up. There's a little bit of the Kanthal wire at the bottom, which I didn't notice at first, but you don't actually run, if you're recoiling, you don't run the wire through the rubber. You rub it, you run one through the rubber and one through the outside of the rubber, and then when you put the little metal cap in, I was running it through the metal cap, through the middle of the metal cap. No, you put it through the side of the metal cap so that it's sticking out right on top of the metal cap when it's all the way in. My mistake. Wish I had known that, but I didn't see it, and I watched that video like 10 times and I just never saw it. Let's see. Oh, there's so much more, but I just woke up and I can't think right now. I've got family in town, and it's been quite a day. It's been quite the last couple days. Keep track of your charger, because I have this little charger about that long. It's 4 inches long, and because my girlfriend had one, and she lost it, and I don't blame her for losing it because the thing is tiny. So now we have to share a charger, so she'll charge hers at night and I'll charge mine during the day while I wait to go to work, which is fine, because usually I don't vape in the morning because I'm still going through a lung purge, and it's hard to vape in the morning. It hurts, to vape in the morning, so I usually wait till around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I'll pull the thing off the charger, which gives me plenty of a charge. Quit-zits. Quit-zits are horrible. It's so embarrassing. Like, I'm breaking out all over my face. I think you can see that one right there. But they're like all over the side of my head over here, and like on this side of my face. It's bad. So if you're going to vaping and you're worried about quit-zits, they happen to me, and I really hope that they don't happen to you, but probably will, because life's a bitch. The only thing I can say is to suggest is to like get some Proactiv or something to help. I don't know if that would really do anything. It's just something you have to do. You have to go through when you quit, and it's really unfortunate that you have to. But I guess that would deter people from never smoking or never vaping at all. Also, what I would really suggest is when you I don't know how it is with like a 510 coil, because I've never had a 510 coil. I don't even know what they look like. But when you buy atomizers for like the Kangaroo or the Egos and the Pro Tanks, they wrap them really shittily. So I would actually, if I were you, I would actually do recoiling, and just as soon as you buy them, just recoil them, so you can get like a nice 1.8 ohmed coil, nicely tightly wrapped. Oh, another thing, never ever 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 bring your PV to the beach. By PV I mean your e-cigarette, personal vaporizer, or whatever. I like PV because doesn't have the word cigarette in it. So when people are like, "What is that?" You don't get. You don't go, "Oh, it's an e-cigarette." They go, "Oh, you're smoking. You're a smoker," and you're like, "No, I'm not smoking." Oh, it actually happened to me the other day. Sort of. I was at the store getting some soda, and I don't normally vape in stores, but it was like 10 o'clock at night, and there was nobody in the store. So I was like, "Yeah." I just got off work and I'm stressed, so I'm gonna vape a little bit in the store. And this, like, I finished vaping, and I took 2 puffs and I put it back in my pocket, and this guy comes along around the corner and he's like looking at us. He's like, and we're like, "Did you need to get past?" And he says, "No, is someone smoking over here?" And I'm like, No, I'm not smoking. What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Uh-huh." So he must have thought we were smoking crack or something, because you can't really smell e-juice, so it definitely doesn't smell like cigarettes. So I don't know what he thought he smelled. What is going on with this? What the hey-ho? Something is wrong with this atomizer. It doesn't want to screw in. Huh. Anyways, guys, but that's my month too. I learned more things than that, but nothing I can remember right now because it's early in the morning, and I'm still I just got off of a cold, so I'm still sick. Excuse me. But yeah, so the only thing I can say really, if you're gonna start vaping, because I only have about a minute here. If you're gonna start vaping, Egos are nice, but don't start with an Ego. The MVP2 right now is on sale for like $40 with a Clearomizer. Get that if you're gonna start vaping, because you got variable voltage, variable wattage, great device, 26-hour battery, awesome. So I wouldn't if I could do this again, I would not start with this, because now I don't have the money to go buy another one. And this was more money. This was $55 total with my Clearomizer. But yeah, so have a good day, guys. I'll see you next time, probably next month.